Hey, thanks for joining me for what I'm calling the chill pill. Sometimes you just need to relax and chill out. So you've come to the right place. I would recommend getting a little blanket or something to sit on like I have. If you have a bolster or just a big pillow, get that. You'll need that uh, in a moment. I think it'll make it a lot more enjoyable experience. If you don't have that, no problem. But we're going to start off with a nice little meditation just to kind of relax and let go. So sit up nice and tall. If it's difficult for you to sit like this, cross-legged, just sit up on your bolster or a couple of blankets. Just give your hips a little bit of elevation. That should make it a little easier to sit. So gently close your eyes. We'll relax your shoulders down away from your ears. There's a slight pulling of the shoulder blades back and together. You feel that kind of open up your heart and expand your chest a little bit. And then as you're sitting, try to reach the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. So you're sitting up nice and tall with good posture. So sitting with good posture, your spine's nice and straight. Your chin is tucked slightly in toward your chest. So you feel the back of the neck long. And then all you have to do is notice your breath. So you're in a great position for sitting. The hands can be Let's have the hands with palms facing down. And I like to bring my thumb and index finger to touch. If that feels good, do that. If not, don't do it. And then notice your breath. In through your nose. And out through your nose. So maybe the first time you've noticed your breath all day. Notice your breath as you breathe in. And breathe out. Let's take control of the breath. For maybe the first time today, as you inhale, breathe in nice and deep. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. And then through your nose, exhale. Breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. Try to make your breaths just a little bit deeper. Breathe in, fill your lungs all the way up. And then let it go. Breathe out. Empty your lungs completely. Just blow out through your nose, nice and smooth, nice and steady. And then repeat that process. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So you might already notice a little bit more calm. You might already notice a little bit more chill in your vibe. Just keep doing this a few more breaths, noticing your breath in as you breathe in. Breathing in a little bit deeper than you normally would, and then out as you breathe out. Emptying the lungs completely. And breathing in. Breathing out. Another thing I found helpful is to turn the corners of your lips up into a little smile. Great. Now with the hands onto the front of your knees, lean back slightly and switch the crossing of your legs. You can blink open the eyes if you wish. I'm just going to hang out here for a little bit. The legs switch to the other way. Take your right hand down to the side, lift your left arm up, and bring it over. Feel a nice opening in the side body here. Make sure this shoulder doesn't crunch up to the ears, so feeling long there, long here. Inhale, feels like you reach up, and exhale is over. Okay, and then flip your palm the other way. Bring yourself up and down, and then take your right arm up and lean over to the other side. Breathing into the side waist. Exhale, reach. Inhale. Exhale. Right, let's just do a little bit of flow like this. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to the right. Like seaweed floating in the ocean. Inhale up, exhale to the left. Inhale up, exhale right. And inhale up, exhale left. All right, inhale back to the center. And pause. Take another breath in. Open the mouth, let out a big sigh. All right. Now, This might seem whatever it is, but just do this. Take your hand right by your heart and just go like this, okay? So, just kind of clearing out some of the heart space. If you're taking this class, you need a little chill. So just kind of clear that. And just kind of brush your arms. Sweep your right arm 3 times. Sweep your left arm 3 times. And like you've got dust on your back, just kind of brush your shoulders off. There you go. 3 times on each side, 3 times. All right. Shake your arms out. Perfect. Now extend your legs out, give them a little shake. And then come on over to sitting. I'm going to move the blanket off to the side. I'm going to just bring both legs out in front of you. So nice and tall. All right, and reach both arms up as you inhale. And then exhale. Just fold forward any amount. Wherever you land, whenever you can't go any further, just lower the arms down. You can grab your feet. You can grab your ankles. If you can't do either of those, maybe bring your arms underneath the back of the hamstrings like this and pull yourself down. That feels pretty good. But just taking a moment or two here, even for about a minute, just stretching the whole back side of your body. So feel this from your heels all the way up through your calves, back of the knees, the hamstrings, and kind of up and around your back. And if you tuck your chin to your chest, you'll feel the stretch all the way to the back of the head. Breathe here. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Now with each exhale, you can visualize any stress, any tension, any anxiety that you've been carrying with you, just leaving your body, leaving your brain. If you think about it, acknowledge it, and on your inhale, and then let it go on your exhale. See if that helps. All right, so relax, and then slowly walk your hands up, and then scoot yourself up just a little bit. Move these props out of the way because we're going to twist next, so just kind of slide those down. Lower onto your back, give your knees a nice hug in toward your chest, and just rock side to side. Rocking side to side on your back. A little back massage. Feel the lower back. Get a little love there. And then we're going to bring the knees all the way over to the right. So rock your knees all the way over to the right. The knees come down. Use your right hand to hold on to the thigh, and your left arm will reach out to the left at about a 45-degree angle. So with the left arm between the shoulder and the ear, and hanging out that way. And in this way, it opens up the left side of your chest, the left side of your heart. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. So this left side of the heart, the receiving side. Okay, so you're receiving love. You just feel yourself receiving love. Okay, as you go through your day, as you go through your evening, as you go through your life, just notice those moments when you receive love. Somebody gives you a compliment. Somebody does something for you, even if something simple as throwing away a piece of your trash, or maybe they gave you an apple or a glass of water, or let you merge into traffic. Just feel yourself receiving any type of love from the universe, from your fellow humans. Maybe you saw a beautiful sunset, and receive that. It's a gift. Right. Slowly bring your head back to the center, bring your arm back, bring your knees back. All right, and then rock side to side a few times. And then lower your knees all the way over to the left. And then the right arm reaches out to the right. Now feel the right side of your chest opening up. And think about ways that you give love. What are some ways that you're able to give love to your fellow humans, to the universe? You're able to do a little recycling. That's good for the planet. Reuse something when you bring your bags to the grocery store. Maybe you make a meal for someone. Maybe you give some money to an organization or charity. Maybe you give a nice, friendly, warm, loving smile to a stranger, just to try to lift their day. There's many ways that you can give love. So as you go through your day, thinking of ways that you can give and receive love by living through that vibration. It just makes life a little sweeter. Try it out, see what you think. Inhale, bring your knees back to the center, hug your knees in. It might be hyper, it might actually work. I've been trying it, it seems to work pretty good. So give it a shot. Hug your knees all the way into the outside of your shoulders, then reach up, grab the outside edges of your feet, and pull your knees down. I remember one time when I was probably at one of my lowest moments, I called my dad, and he would always have these kind of inspirational quotes on his answering machine. I really wanted to talk to him because I just needed some help. And I got his voicemail that said, "The best way to help yourself is to help somebody else." Think about it. This is Matthew Brother. Leave a message. And I thought about it. And it's profound, and it's turned out to be true. The best way to help yourself is to help somebody else. All right, so from happy baby, now extend the legs all the way up, and then just slowly lower them down. All right, and you're going to hug your left knee in, just your left knee, and circle the foot around, loosening up the ankle. Because when you take the focus off yourself, and that's what I did, I took the focus off myself and started thinking about helping other people's, I forgot about my problems and started noticing other people's, and then rotate your foot the other way. And then you realize everybody has challenges, everybody has issues, and if given the choice, I would take my challenges over anybody else's, until you walk a mile in someone else's shoes. Like, you know what your challenges are, you know how to deal with them. Hug your knee a little bit tighter, stop the circling of the feet, and then extend the leg up. All right? So from here, just going to pull the toes back, and then point the toes up, stretching the shin. Inhale, pull the toes back. Exhale, pull the toes up. One more time. Inhale, back. Exhale, up, and then lower the leg down. Hug your right knee in, circle the foot around on this side. Yeah, when you start taking the focus off of yourself and helping somebody else with their challenges, you feel good. You feel a lot better about yourself. It increases your own personal vibration. Circle your foot the other direction. So I just found that it was so simple but so true, and I found it so true throughout my life. That was about 15 years ago. Ever since I think about that, the best way to help yourself. Whenever I'm down, whenever I'm feeling low, I go do something for somebody else. It makes me feel better. Extend your leg up, grab behind the hamstring, pull the toes back, and pull the toes up. Inhale, pull the toes back. Exhale, pull the toes up. Inhale, back. Exhale, up. Beautiful. Roll the leg down. Okay, now walk your feet in just a little bit so your heels are up by your hips. We're going to do a couple of back bends. So press down through your heels, lift your hips up, tuck your shoulders underneath your back. It's going to lift your heart up, lift your chest up. Lift your hips up, open up your chest. Press down through your hands and breathe. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. All right, on this inhale, press through your heels, lift your hips up a little bit higher, and then untuck your shoulders, and then on your exhale, slowly lower down, one vertebra at a time. Tuck your tailbones and the hips come down last. And then make sure your shoulders are untucked and feeling loose and free. Take the soles of your feet together and let the knees come out to the side. This is a great opener for the inner thighs and the part of the hips. So you can have your hands down here on your hips to give a little assist, add a little weight to it if you want to open them up a little bit. You can have your hands underneath if you want a little support. Some people like to put one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Those are all great options, or have the arms down by the sides with the palms facing up. And then again, noticing your breath, just like we started. Breathing in, maybe even saying to yourself, I'm breathing in. Breathing out, maybe even saying to yourself, I'm breathing out. Just fully being in the moment. Noticing your breath, feeling the sensations that you're feeling in your body. Take your hands to the outside of the thighs and bring your knees back in together. Walk your feet in again. Let's do one more little back bend. So just tuck your shoulders underneath your back, lift your hips up. Maybe interlace your hands underneath your back. Press through the outside edges of your hands, lift your hips up. And breathe. We'll be here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. And this last inhale, see if you can lift up a little higher. Then release the hands, untuck the shoulders, and slowly lower the back down. When it comes all the way down, take the soles of your feet together, and this time we're going to take the arms over the head so the elbows make the same shape as the knees. Bring your right hand into the left palm above the crown of your head. So the elbows are out to the side, knees are out to the side, feeling yourself open. Breathe into this openness. All right, I hope you're feeling a lot more relaxed at this point. You want to bring your hands down by your sides. Okay, and extend your right leg out, extend your left leg out. So windshield wiper the feet a little bit. And then walk your feet in. Okay, now cross your right ankle just below your left knee. Okay? And then lift the left foot off the mat. Slide the hands through the little space you created there, and either grab on the back of the hamstring or the front of the shin, depending on the flexibility. And if you flex this right foot, that's going to help protect your knee ligament. All right, so you can pull this in like this, and you should feel this on the outer right hip. Okay? So this is a great place to be. Those of you that have been practicing for a long time, if you have a regular pigeon practice, here's what you could do. You could take your left elbow, wrap the inside of it around the back of the foot, and then your right arm around it, and the left leg extends out. And you'll see this kind of like a laying down pigeon. So only if you have super open hips should you do this. Otherwise, you should be just fine like this. We'll only be here for a couple more breaths. And gently release both legs out, whichever variation you're in. Just release the legs out. Put your weight with the feet a couple of times. Okay, and then walk your feet in again. Now cross your left ankle over your right knee. Lift the foot off the ground. Slide your hands through. You either grab the back of the hamstring, the front of the knee, by the shin, or perhaps wrap your right elbow around your foot and your left elbow around the knee and extend the right leg out. Okay? So again, only if you have really open hips and you have a regular practice. But if you're just getting started, been doing it for a while, want to lay back, you're already on your back. Just keep chilling on the back, right? All right. So a few breaths here. Pull in. Feel the stretch. Feel the opening. Breathe into that. Gently release the right foot, release the left leg, and then let's bring this bolster back. So find your bolster. Okay, so this next one, if you do not have a bolster, no problem. Just scoot right up next to the wall. Scoot your hips right up next to the wall. So swing your legs around. Boom. Legs up the wall, just like that. But if you have a bolster, you can do it like this. Bolster, lift up through your hips, slide the bolster underneath your tailbone, then bring your legs in and up. So whatever works best for you is what I would do. If you have this bolster, do this. You don't want this to be much effort. We're going to be here for a couple of minutes, but just allowing yourself to fully relax, let all of the energy, a lot of the stagnant blood, just kind of flow down to the legs. The legs are always on the bottom. Now they're in the top for once. So giving them a little chance. This is great to help. So many benefits in this pose. So many benefits. Hopefully this will help continue to chill. But finishing up on the story of helping someone else, at the time I heard got my dad's voice message. Like I said, I was going through a rough time. I was living in this tiny little, we called it the surf shack. It was basically a converted garage. And granted, it was a block up from the beach, which was awesome. But I don't even think it was a legal place to live in. And I was only in there, I thought, temporarily. But I ended up going through getting divorced. I lost my job, so I was in this little shack, feeling sorry for myself. Heard my dad's message, and around the same time, my aunt and cousin had started a foundation down in Ecuador, helping villagers who can't get medical care get medical care. So I volunteered to go down there, and I went down there for about 10 days and worked in all these little villages. These people were working so hard, these Ecuadorians, and they just were so grateful and so generous and so thankful. I'm sitting eating in their little cinder block shack with wood floors. I'm sitting on a cinder block. That's my chair. There's like 8 of them. They all sleep in the same bedroom, and they have one living room. They all work on their farm, grow all their own food, which I'm eating some of it. The best way to help yourself is to help somebody else. I went home. I was so grateful for all of the many things that I had. It was incredible. My whole mindset shifted, and that changed everything for me from then on. Stopped feeling sorry for myself and just realized that really, the best way to help yourself is to help somebody else. It took the focus off of me. I realized how much I actually truly did have. And when I saw how grateful people were just for a little bit of kindness and generosity, it just made me want to be even kinder and more generous. So, food for thought. Well, I hope this has helped you chill out. If you have your legs up the wall, they say after 7 minutes, it becomes a passive cardiovascular workout for your heart. It's really good for you. If you want to stay there like this, by all means, do it. Otherwise, if you have a bolster, slide it down under the back of your knees and come into a shavasana. So, all right, feel your whole body lying on the floor, fully relaxed. Your whole body lying on the floor, completely relaxed. Beautiful rest of